In the vast sea and sky of eastern Japan, where white-capped waves crash in endless rhythm, a group of fishermen carry on a rare and extraordinary tradition, hand-catching giant squid using only ropes, strength, and skills passed down through generations. With no automation, no sonar, and no modern fishing tech, they lower hundreds of meters of rope into the pitch-black depths, guided only by the dim lights of the ship and the sensitivity in their hands. In the dark, with the sea as their only witness, they wait for the slightest vibration, proof that a squid has taken the bait. Then comes the shout, the scramble, and the raw effort of pulling up a creature that can weigh up to 40 kilograms. There are no machines to help, just grit, sweat, and teamwork. Each squid hauled aboard is more than a catch. It's a battle won against nature. With long tentacles and shimmering skin, the squid are swiftly processed right on deck. Heads are cut, organs removed, meat sorted. Some will go straight to Tokyo's finest auctions. Others will be dried, frozen, or cooked into steaming meals for the crew, all while the boat drifts quietly at sea. Every night, between 100 to 200 squid are pulled from the deep. No one knows what tomorrow will bring, but the fishermen persist. This is more than a job. It's heritage, the quiet pride of Japan's coastal communities. Before dawn, the boats slip away from the docks, heading into the unknown. Each shift is long, cold, and dangerous. On deck, the wind cuts like a blade, the sea sprays ice cold, and the deck is slick with seawater and squid. Yet the rhythm never stops. Bait the hook, drop the line, feel the pull, haul it up. Without sensors or radar, the fishermen rely entirely on instinct and touch. When a squid bites, it pulls hard. The line shakes violently. Crewmates rush in to help. It can take 15 minutes of non-stop muscle work to pull up a single giant squid. Any mistake, and it's gone. Once aboard, the best squid, unbruised, intact, are set aside for high-end markets. The rest become dried squid, frozen meat, or savory onboard dishes like squid stir-fry or steamed squid with ginger. At night, no one truly rests. Workers rotate through short naps in narrow bunks, then return to the cold deck again and again. But when the final squid is packed away, there's a quiet joy. Each one is a hard-earned reward, proof of endurance, resilience, and skill. As squid season begins, the fishing village comes alive. Boats are checked, lamps prepared, and bait packed. This short window determines a family's entire year. Miss it, and the wait is long. These boats aren't large, but they're built with care. Control room in front, fishing zone in the center, processing in the back. The rewards are high. A single high-grade squid can sell for tens of dollars, with live ones fetching double. On a good trip, a boat can bring in hundreds of thousands of yen in just a couple of days. At morning auctions in ports like Hakodate or Hachinohe, buyers inspect each squid, color, firmness, tentacle condition, before bidding begins. Squid fishing isn't just commerce, it's culture. At festivals, giant squid models parade through the streets. Children hear stories of their ancestors battling storms and hauling monsters from the deep. These tales carry the soul of the village, a life shaped by the sea. When the boats return, they carry not only barrels of squid, but also fatigue, etched into tired faces, swollen hands, and sleepless eyes. But behind it all is pride. Pride in overcoming the night. Pride in providing for their families. Pride in a tradition kept alive by those who refuse to let go of the line. For the people of Japan's fishing villages, the ocean isn't just water. It's home, challenge, faith, and future.
Koi fish are a popular ornamental species known for their vibrant colors, long lifespan, and deep symbolic meaning in feng shui, representing perseverance and prosperity. Originating from common carp, koi were selectively bred and developed most extensively in Japan, which is considered the birthplace of modern koi. In recent years, Taiwan has also emerged as a major player in koi farming, thanks to its large-scale production and advanced breeding techniques. So, what sets these two countries apart in the world of koi fish? Let's find out. In Taiwan, koi fish are primarily raised in large rectangular ponds designed for industrial-scale farming. These ponds are typically constructed with concrete and have a depth ranging from 1 to 1.5 meters. They are equipped with recirculating water filtration systems, aeration, and temperature control to maintain a stable and clean environment for the fish.
The stocking density usually ranges from 20 to 30 fish per cubic meter of water, depending on the size and developmental stage of the koi. Maintaining an appropriate density helps the fish grow evenly, reduces stress, prevents disease, and ensures the quality of their patterns and coloration. When koi fish reach marketable sizes, typically between 25 and 40 centimeters, depending on the breed and commercial purpose. Farmers use soft nets with large mesh openings to minimize scratches on the fish's sensitive skin, as even a small scratch can significantly reduce their market value. The transportation process is then conducted using specialized vehicles. Upon arrival at the distribution center, the fish are carefully graded based on size, color, body shape, pattern symmetry, and color sharpness. These factors are key in determining the value of each koi. Although the tanks are still rectangular, there is a notable difference between raising koi fish in Taiwan and Japan. In Japan, the number of fish in each tank is usually smaller, and experienced breeders carefully select each koi. The koi here are not only kept for ornamental purposes, but are also nurtured to develop according to the unique standards of each enthusiast. In Japan, raising koi is not just a hobby. It is an art that requires meticulous care and patience in every step, from selecting the breed to caring for them, and to their overall development. The number of fish in each tank is carefully balanced to create the optimal environment for each fish to reach its full potential in both beauty and health. Japanese koi are famous for their wide variety of colors and patterns, which are evaluated and classified according to international standards. This is why Japanese koi are valued much higher than those from Taiwan. Did you know there's a species of fish that can grow up to over 1.5 meters in length? That's the ribbon fish, a marine fish known for its long, flat body and shiny silver color. Have you ever eaten ribbon fish? With its white flesh, few bones, and fresh taste, ribbon fish is a great ingredient for many dishes. Let's dive deeper into this fascinating fish in today's video. The ribbon fish typically inhabit moderately deep waters and coastal areas, especially in tropical and subtropical regions. It is a marine fish with a long, flattened body and a silvery appearance, with an average length of 50 to 100 centimeters, though some mature individuals can reach over 1.5 meters in length. The global stock of ribbon fish is considered to be quite abundant due to its high reproductive capacity and wide distribution, significantly contributing to the seafood production of many coastal countries. Trawling is a common method, especially for large schools of ribbon fish. Fishermen use long nets with small mesh, typically dragging them through areas where ribbon fish are concentrated. The net is deployed into the sea and hauled back by boats, allowing a large quantity of fish to be caught in one go. This method is effective for commercial ribbon fish harvesting because it enables quick and bulk collection. In addition, a fishing rod is also used. For fishing,
People typically use a long fishing rod with either natural or artificial bait. This method is primarily applied when catching ribbonfish for personal consumption or on a small scale. Fishing for ribbonfish requires patience and skill to cast the bait into the right areas where the fish live. Ribbonfish are typically carefully preserved and packaged to maintain their quality during transportation and consumption. One common method is to pack each fish into a plastic bag along its length, which helps protect the shape and freshness of the fish. After being packaged, the ribbonfish are placed on trays for easy freezing. Rapid freezing helps the fish retain its freshness while also preventing the growth of bacteria, extending the storage time without compromising the product's quality. Ribbonfish is quite simple to prepare, making it suitable for various dishes. First, the fins on both sides of the fish are removed. Then the fish is split open to remove the internal organs. After cleaning, the ribbonfish can be cut into portions according to the dish's requirements. Thanks to its flesh structure with few small bones, the preparation process is quick and easy, helping retain the fish's freshness and unique flavor when cooked. Amid the vast and unforgiving ocean off the west coast of Tasmania, where relentless waves test the courage of those who dare to venture, the hunt for spiny lobster begins. This is not just a journey at sea, it's a race against nature, where experience, skill, and a bit of luck determine success. Join the brave fishermen and explore this challenging yet fascinating fishing process. The waters off the west coast of Tasmania provide an ideal habitat for southern rock lobsters, with abundant stocks and a stable population. The fishery is strictly managed through catch quotas and conservation measures, ensuring the species' sustainability. Despite pressures from export markets and climate change, the lobster population in this region remains well protected, securing a long-term supply for the fishing industry. As the first light of dawn breaks, the fishing vessel cuts through the waves, heading towards the deep waters where spiny lobsters are most abundant. On board, they work diligently, inspecting each joint and rope to ensure the traps are secure. Upon reaching the designated spot, the traps are lowered into the sea, gradually sinking to the seabed, settling among the rocky reefs. Each trap is tied to a rope and marked with a floating buoy, making retrieval easier later. Beneath the waves, the scent of the bait spreads, enticing lobsters to crawl inside through one-way openings. Once inside, escape becomes nearly impossible, leaving them waiting patiently until the fishermen return to haul in their catch. After 24 to 48 hours of setting the traps, the fishermen begin their harvest. Each trap is hauled up from the water using sturdy ropes, with seawater streaming down as the cages emerge. Heavy, tightly woven baskets filled with spiny lobsters are passed hand to hand and neatly arranged on the deck. The sorting process begins immediately. Spiny lobsters are carefully lifted from the traps, and each one is thoroughly inspected. Those that meet the size requirements and are not carrying eggs are kept, while undersized or egg-bearing lobsters are released back into the sea to sustain the population. This task requires both speed and precision, as spiny lobsters can use their strong claws to pinch if handled carelessly. Once sorted, the spiny lobsters are placed into large seawater tanks on the boat. Where they are kept in conditions that closely resemble their natural habitat to maintain their freshness. As night falls, the work continues.
Under the glow of the boat's lights reflecting off the dark water, fishermen pull up traps that were set the previous night. Since spiny lobsters are more active in the dark, the catch is often larger compared to daytime. The last traps are hauled in just before dawn, marking the end of a long yet rewarding night of labor. Before heading back to shore, the fishermen carefully inspect and reorganize the storage area. The live spiny lobsters are transferred into specialized trays and stacked securely in the storage hold, ensuring optimal conditions for transport.